Well, along with those tornadoes, wildfires continue to tear through Texas, and tonight we're taking you in the middle of the action with new video shot from inside a Black Hawk helicopter as the Texas National Guard crews fight fires from above. But it's a lot more complicated than that. Tonight, KXAN's Aaron Cargile live at ABIA with this unique behind-the-scenes look. Aaron?
Good evening, Robert. To see it from the ground is impressive, but to see it from the air gives you a new respect for these crews working to save lives and risking their own. Now, those two Blackhawks you just saw in that video took off from right here in Austin about a week ago. This one right here went on a wildfire mission just yesterday near San Antonio. It's ready to go again at a moment's notice. You can see these water buckets right here folded up and on board.
So right now it's picking up.
1 week ago, the Texas Army National Guard took a camera on this wildfire mission. Two Blackhawks, each with 4 people on board, flew to the Possum Kingdom Lake area west of Fort Worth, where fire ended up destroying around 150 homes. When they got there, the crew pulled the folded bucket off the floorboard and hooked it up. As they lift off, the bucket unfolds. They booked it to the closest water source. 2 crew members in the back help guide the pilots to the water because they can't see what's below. The bucket has to be on its side before the water starts to fill up. On their way to the flames, 5,500 pounds of water dangling below. Chief Warrant Officer William Hatley compares the process to an orchestra.
Now I'm coordinating between the aircraft and the ground personnel and the air assets of what's going on. There's so many moving parts and pieces to it that you are pretty much like a conductor at that point.
He helped train the pilots on this mission and has been on too many to count. Weather, wind, and the aircraft's speed all affect where the water lands. Typically, they aim in front of the fire to form a wet perimeter around it. Every once in a while navigating through the heavy smoke, the helicopter will cough.
A lot of high winds, a lot of heat. The aircraft engines don't really like a lot of the smoke and the ash and things like that. It takes a hard toll on the aircraft.
Over 5 days, the 2 crews repeated the process 600 times, dropping nearly 400,000 gallons below. And here is an up-close look at these water buckets we've been talking about. The Guard has also just started using a brand new bucket they call a tarantula. It only needs a foot of water to work. It's got a high-powered pump on the bottom that can suck up an entire bucket in just 30 seconds. And with these new high-powered buckets, they can also control the amount of water that they release where. With these older buckets, it's a one-stop shop. They've got to dump all of the water at one time. Live at ABIA, Aaron Cargile, KXAN Austin News.
Some important work, Aaron. Thanks for that report.